am I doing something that's important? You know, it's probably a human struggle, even more than a creative struggle.
Right.
And when we can connect with that in others, I think it probably brings us a lot more confidence on our own and a lot more empathy for the people in front of us. And I think the world can use that. And that's the joy of being an artist in this world, right? The world needs us.
It's true. Now more than ever.
Perspective.
Right.
Yes. I mean, and that sounds, maybe it sounds, you know, like I'm exaggerating, but I'm really not. I truly believe that artists can save the world.
So I'm actually really putting myself out there in a way that is honest, and putting myself out there in a way that's genuine, because I really want to understand. I'm not thinking, at this point, I'm not even thinking images. I'm not even thinking photographs. I'm not even there yet. I'm just trying to understand, what is it that's happening? What is the narrative? What is the story? What is the why?
I think what I actually started to see myself shift from just being a photographer to an artist was when I had my own kind of creative projects that I wanted to do and visions that I had, right? I have to be the creative director. Sometimes I'm the stylist. Sometimes in the case of my self-portraits, I'm the stylist, the model, the makeup artist, the hair, like I'm
right.
Finding your style or like connecting with your voice and all of that. And I think before you do that, it just feels so like, I don't know, hard to do. And you're like, how do I do it? And I think that it's different for everybody. So that's like one of my favorite things to hear from other artists is like what that journey looked like for them, because it's just so different. And we all end up at a different place, you know?
Learning when to say yes and no to things. Like, does this feed me? Does it drain me? Are some clients harder to work with than others simply because I'm saying yes to everything out there and I'm not taking the time to say yes to myself and say, no, that doesn't align with what I want or what I envision. So I'm going to say no to that, knowing that there's another perfectly wonderful photographer out there for you.
Your journey is going to be different. You may not have other artists in your family. You may not have been exposed to art and art theory growing up. You may not have had somebody to encourage you along the way. You may not have ever taken an art class. You may not have a large following. You may not have worked with big clients. And you may not have traveled anywhere far away to find inspiration. And that's okay. None of that makes you an artist. Like, none of those things is what makes me an artist. What makes you an artist is you.